Okay, pumps connected. I've also added an extra oil reservoir. And off we go! I remember now. This pump's really slow. Yes, it is, but lucky for you guys, I can turn 10 minutes into 5 seconds. Okay, that seems to work quite nicely. Obviously, it's ferociously slow at the moment. I give it a bit of a wiggle halfway up to see if there was any play halfway up the leg, and no, the shims doing their work. Fantastic. So I think let's put it under a bit of strain now and see how it performs. So I've got 2 ton bags of sand from a company that when they answer the phone, it sounds like they're questioning your sexuality. So surely a ton bag of sand weighs a ton, right? No, 770 kilos. So I added a little T-bar to the top so we could hang 2 bags, giving us 1.5 tons of strain. Right, here we go. Now I placed the telehandler either side of it so if there was any snappages or anything, it couldn't pull it over. And it took the strain, we got bags are spinning, they're off the floor. Feel the power! Yes, Colin. Now once the bag's got a little bit higher, I give it a wiggle, give it a kick, it all seems good. So I sent it up a little bit higher and then I lowered it back down again. Okay, this works, but am I happy with it? Okay, so what's this leg got to do? What boxes does it have to tick? Well, it's got to be strong, of course. It is the main chassis of the car lift, and it's got the middle car sort of hanging off it, and it's got the drive and everything else on the top bearing down on it. Now, I think we've ticked that box. I don't think it's going to bend or snap or anything. That is good. Now, it's got to have a 2.4 metre stroke, so it's got to be up 2.4 metres. It does that nicely. And also there's about 1200 mil of inner leg left inside the outer leg when it's at full reach. I like that, nice and stable. How much weight does it need to lift up? Well, there's 2 parts of this car ramp. There's the inner ramp, which will pick the DeLorean up, and the DeLorean only, and the platform it sits on. Now, depending on what car you park on it, that's probably going to be about 2.5 tons max. That's not too much. But these outer legs are going to have to lift everything up. The inner car, the platform, all of the chassis, the drive above it, which alone could be about 2.5 ton. And then also, what if Colin parks another car on top of it? You might want to pick that up as well. So in total, probably going to have to lift about 10 or 12 ton. Now, split between 4 hydraulic cylinders, that is not a massive ask, but it is something we have to think about. And as well as all that, it needs to be maintainable once it's all complete and all fully built. Now, these slide blocks I've put on the bottom ones pull out really easy and swap them over. I've tested that, absolutely fantastic. The top ones, it's a little bit trickier to do, but you can do it, even with the camera in the way. Unbolt them, slide them out, put some new shims in, brilliant, I'm happy. But the only other thing we've got, of course, is the cylinder. It is stuck in the middle of that internal leg and you can't get at it very well. Now, my original thought would be able to disconnect the leg and lay it down in the room. But now, as well as that being massively complicated, I've weighed these legs and